Alright, so the key to sounding good in... Why is that on video? And I'm recording this, so I'll be quiet. The key to sounding good... don't look at all my abs. Don't you dare look at all my abs. The key to sounding good is not... Well, that's loud. I'm going to show a few replays here of the Valk-o-matic. Was requested by a friend of the clan. But the key to sounding good is to repeatedly record yourself. I know it makes no sense, but sorry, I just wasn't liking the way I sounded in videos, and I know why now. So I'm the type of guy that is gonna research, as you guys know, by me doing so many different strats, and yeah, I like to research and make sure that I'm doing things right, and I'm doing, you know, I kind of let myself down sometimes and say, why can't I? Why can't I 2-star a Town Hall 10, max Town Hall 10 at that, like Killer likes to call them. If you guys did not know, you guys can watch my earlier video where I 3-starred max Town Hall 10. But anyway, so the key to sounding good in terms of videos, and I don't know why I'm saying this on this live recording, is, I guess, to... Yeah, I just got rated. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm going to show a few replays here. My most recent was 99%. But if you look at my Dark Elixir, when I scroll down here on these videos, you're looking at 3800, 4000, 35. A few small ones there, but 3000, pretty much 5000, 6000. So my raids are mainly focused on the Dark Elixir, not trophies, not 3-starring. So my comp here, 8 Valks, is pretty much all the Dark I usually use. It's 160 Dark Elixir per Valk, so we're looking at 800, 900, probably 1,000, 1,200 at most. So I have to find any base that is 1,200 plus. And if you have level 4 Valks, this is pretty much why I'm saying it. You know, make sure that whatever you're looking for, whether it's Elixir, Gold, or Gold really doesn't come into play, but it's Elixir or Dark Elixir, you are spending more of the. You are spending less than what you're taking from a base. And one thing I learned through trial and error is, you know, is that base, even though you see a 5,000 or 6,000 Dark Elixir amount, in that base, can you actually really take the entire amount? Now, I like I said, experience. I've been there. I've taken it. I've taken on a base that had so much Dark Elixir that I failed it and probably took about 800. Okay. So make sure that you can take the base. As you can see here by my 2 stars, my 2 to 3 stars here, I go for 2 stars. Like I said, I'm not chasing 100%, you know, base destruction. I'm not pushing for trophies. Kind of staying in the masters category here, or league. Yeah, by my attack log here, I'm in search of Dark Elixir, as you guys can see. And that is because I'm a max Town Hall 9 base. And don't copy this base, guys. It's not really that great. Here's my defense log. It's not, you know, it's a give or take. I try to protect my Dark Elixir, as you can see, 300, 700. A few people do get it, 300. You know, so it's not bad, but it does what it does. And so, yeah, I'm trying to max my heroes out here. So my approach, my goal is Dark Elixir. This is why I'm in Masters. This is why I'm not in Gold. I was in Crystal and Gold recently, and with the update and upgrading the barracks and all that stuff. The new troop, my baby dragon's finally level 2, so it's max for Town Hall 9. Yeah, and I got 2-star for 722 Dark Elixir by Town Hall 10, so with 40 level heroes, so 2-star 70%. I did not watch that replay. I don't want to look at it. I really don't care. What I do want to show you guys is the Valk-o-matic strategy. Now, most of these bases are dead bases. This most recent one is not, however. And I'm going to show the most recent replay here. I'm going to pause the video real quick here before I start. This one was not a dead base. And I think it had a golem in the CC, which it's pretty disturbing if you're doing a queen walk. But before I get into replay, I forgot to explain the troop composition. It comprises of 8 Valks, which is the most used dark that you'll probably end up using. Like I said, 1200, and you want to do a queen walk. So to perform with efficient raiding, farming, warring even, you will need a level 20 queen and up, in my opinion. Now, my opinion only. This does not mean that, because Kukui said blah blah blah. No, I've seen queen walks with level 15, but they do not last very long. Level 20 queen does kind of last with those 4 healers healing her. So I do recommend a level 20 queen and higher. It is best. The strategy will be more efficient that way. 8 Valks, 3 to 4 wizards, 4 wall breakers just in case you need to break through any walls, which you will, not in most bases, but in some bases you will need those 4 wall breakers. So strongly suggest you take the 4 wall breakers. 15, 14, 12 to 16 giants, in my opinion. 12 to 16 giants, so you can take more wizards if you like. Wizards are funneling, and I'll show that in a bit. I'll show that in this raid. So funnel troops, you can take wizards, minions, archers. I suggest wizards or minions. Archers do take a long time to break, even a barrack. And in your CC, I always request golem or giants. So take, if they have a golem, it's kind of asking for too much there, but sometimes people just have golems to give out. Ask for a golem or giants, and giants are more feasible, which is what I get most of the time. I do get golems here and there, but be modest. I like being modest. I like being honest, and and I like, I'm not gonna always request a golem for my clan, and it's always gonna be, most of the time maybe be empty, but it's like I'm asking for too much here. So I give the option of a golem or giants. Anything tanky, a P.E.K.K.A. will probably do. Just note that the P.E.K.K.A. will walk away and pretty much go around the base, which a golem can stick to a defense, and you can go ahead and funnel in, which is more ideal for the strategy. Now that we know our troop composition here, as you guys can see, my spells, we're looking at a heal. That is to heal our Valks when they're inside the core. 2 rages, 1 rage possibly used and most likely used for the queen walk. When she's down, you may want to drop one of those rages on those healers so they continue healing her. Alright, that's the purpose of the first rage. Second rage, if the queen needs a second rage, or if you want to break through the core for those Valks. So the rage, the first rage is for the queen walk. Okay, well, let me explain this. Both rages are either for the queen walk or to destroy the core. The queen may need one, which is most likely what has happened in my raids. And the other rage I usually use inside the core. I have used both rages on the queen, and I have used both rages on the core. So it can go either way. Do not take haste. Haste spells do not help the healers. Haste would just speed up travel time, okay, or traveling. They will not speed up attacking rate, healing rate, any of that. So don't be misled or confused. This is why it's best used for loons, because loons are very slow traveling from defense to defense. Drop a haste, and they shoot right on over from one defense to the next. So yes, 2 rages, 1 heal, 1 jump. I always request a poison on the CC. It is up to you. Skeleton spell, whatever the hell you want. It's fine. So, I do have very healthy heroes, as you can see at 29 and 26. So, but I have done this strategy at level 20, level 22 Queen. King has been at 25, 24. King is going to help tank for the Valks and stuff like that. Now, some of the rules of the strategy, and I may be talking a little too much, but you know, it's for you guys' best benefit here to understand it. As you can see, any air defense that is, and here is the reason why I took this base. There's 3 air defense that are down, so my healers will not go down. Any air defense that is 5 tiles, say for instance that air defense was this expo, you have a wall and about 3 tiles, another wall. Any air defense that is 5 tiles away from the queen within a wall, the queen will not target. So some bases, some players have gotten real smart and have put their air defenses 5 tiles away from the primary wall that surrounds your base. 5 tiles inward, whether it be walls, whether it be other storages, whatever the case is. If the air defense is 5 tiles away, your queen will not target the air defense. Walk around it. And what happens with the healers is they kind of loop behind the queen. So then guess what targets your healers? That is right, the air defense. So be careful when you're looking for a base. Make sure the air defenses are targetable. I don't know if I just made up a word, but if I did, oh well. Make sure the queen can target the air defense and take it down. Because if not, your healers go down. Healers go down, it's going to be a tougher raid than it should have been. So the main strategy here for this queen walk is to have your queen walk, destroy an air defense, and walk in one direction. Now it can be left, it can be right. You can wait to see which way she travels, or you can force her, if you're very good at it, you can force her to travel in a certain direction by dropping minions, archers, wizards, so that you can force her to travel a certain direction. That takes a lot more skill. I suggest you just if you're trying this strat out, you know, try it out first. Take a little practice. Do a few queen walks before you actually add on the next step. Okay. The way to practice a queen walk is take 4 rages, 8 healers, and just queen walk. Drop the queen walk. As healers go down, pop some more healers. Use rages if necessary, and just walk around bases. You'll probably 1-star 50% base, but it gives you an idea and it gives you experience, which you need experience to know which way your queen is gonna go. All right. With that said, you queen walk in one direction, and on the opposite corner, not opposite corner, but the adjacent corner, meaning the where she's traveling, the next little corner, the next little camp. From camp, this camp is an example. If she starts here by this cannon, and she starts traveling this way here, you want to deploy your giants, and you're trying to funnel into the core. So your queen is walking towards your troops that are funneling inside. Okay, so it's going to create like a V shape kind of going into the core here. Your healers will now heal everything, because the queen will meet up with your troops, which I'll show you guys in a bit here. Then after that, it is pretty much up to the, a rule of thumb here is, if you deploy in the right spot, you use your spells correctly, and you deploy your troops, you cannot do anything else but watch the raid go. Some raids will go south and some raids will 3-star. What is important is what you do, the steps you take. But once you let go, once I do all my necessary steps, once I deploy, once I drop my queen, my healers, and kind of let her go in and deploy the opposite, make sure she's safe, and then continue on deploying the opposite, drop my jump, my rages, the troops, the army is now on their own. I can now just watch for the queen ability and the king ability, but that's it. There's not much you can do once they're inside that core and once you've done your steps. So don't pound your heads, guys, when raids go south. Sometimes troops just kind of go here and go there, and you can deploy the same troops in the same spots, and you'll get a different raid every time, different percent. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's watch this raid so you guys can see the power here of the Valk-o-matic, as Red Forces like to call it. Deploy my queen up top there with my healers. It's gonna get a bit loud here, but my goal there is to take out the air defense and I deploy my healers in an angle kind of away from the air defense. As you guys can see, it's not targeting any of my healers. And here I'm kind of waiting to see which way she travels, because there's a lot of open walls there, so she can actually go right or left. I have not started my second step here yet for that same reason. She can, if you notice, guys, she can still go right or she can still go left. And I've made the mistake before of prematurely deploying troops. It looks like she's gonna try right, but she has that gold storage there, so she's gonna attack. Yep. And then from here, it's once again, it's an even breakage of, here, once she targeted that, I knew she was gonna go right. So here I go, deploying all my giants. And that is a lot of giants, guys, yes. I'm following with the wizards. Of course, my warbirds come in, just in case. Don't really need them, because I know they're all going to go in there. But they break through, thank God. Drop my Valks there. There's only one building. Then they have no choice there. Some are going to go around here, which is fine. Now, unfortunately, this base was a 99%, and you guys would not believe what that 1% was. What building was left standing. And as this raid continues, you guys will see which building was left standing, which is unfortunate because it is what I'm chasing, and I just gave you guys a hint. We'll fast forward this raid here to ×2 here, but as you guys can see here, queen is still up. I used the ability earlier. Have all the healers. King's going around, giants, Valk's destroying crap. It is going down. This strat is amazing. I used the ability there last defense, and kind of speed things up here because I just realized the timer was running out. But yes, guys, the last building was what I was after, which is fine. Like I said, you can control raids and sometimes not. So it is an amazing strategy. I'm going to show one last video here. I know this video is, kind of long here. I just hope this is the one. It's a Town Hall 10. It was not bad. Some raids go south, some raids not. You guys already know why I started my queen there. The air defense there, it's very targetable, and I was hoping my queen went south towards the next air defense. Here I deploy my healers, and of course I'm going to drop a rage because I see that queen health low. The rule on queen health is if she's about half and still going down, drop that rage quick or you're going to miss the rage. So here I realized that the queen is going into the Inferno. And that is no good for healers, because you guys already know you guys cannot heal the infernal, the powers of the infernal rays. So I had to move rather quickly there, drop my CC, which this time I got a golem from the clanmates, which I think, of course, but I had to move in pretty fast here. I had to knock out that first inferno that my queen. I dropped my second rage here on the queen. Just our health pretty low. Deploy all my troops on the bottom there, and I'm hoping at this point that, once again, guys, my goal here is the DE. It's not the 3-star. It's not anything like that. My goal here is to get into that core, take the town hall and that dark elixir out. That will enable me to have to get all the DE that my little heart desires. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole raid there. 2-star to Town Hall 10. Not uncommon, very common for this style of Valk-o-matic. If you want a 2-star Town Hall 10, use Valk-o-matic, use it right, you know, just the same way that I explained previously on these on this video. Well, that pretty much covers it, guys. You guys all know giants and golems will probably will beat up on that wall anyway. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. It's Valk-o-matic. I'm sure I covered all the bases here for the strategy, how to use it, troop composition, what to look for. Works. Oh, okay. Just remembered one last thing. If in war, or if you are going against Town Hall 10 resource ring bases, which I don't have a clip of. I've destroyed many of them, but you cannot use a jump spell, because your Valks will continue to go around, which is what the base is designed to do in terms of defending, which is okay. If you're a Town Hall 10, that's what you want. But if you use Valk-o-matic and you want a 2-star Town Hall 10, take 4 quake, okay, a quad quake, 3 quakes, and then ask for a quake in your CC. Take that, and you must break the you guys can see here, you must break inside. Be quiet. You must break inside, as you guys can see. You guys got to break inside that core. Same concept I just did. Break inside that core and get in there. If you guys want to see a few of those, comment below, like my video, or if you're a clanmate, send me a message in chat or in Kick, and I will gladly show you guys a few Town Hall 10 resource ring bases where I use the quad quake to break in. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Subscribe and like the video.